Hello friends, family, and new subscribers. Welcome to the first video of this channel. I want to use this platform as a way to teach people who are interested how to play guitar, share some of my own personal tips for playing the guitar, and also to show and share my musical journey through the guitar. So welcome to the first video of Golden Touch Guitar. This is the first tutorial that I'll be doing on this channel. I'm going to start it out with an easy song, You Are the Reason by Callum Scott. This is a pretty good song. It is a love song, and it only uses 4 chords throughout the entire song. So without further ado, let's get into it. The chords that we're going to be using for this are the 4 most common. So G, E minor, D, and C. And your capo is going to be on the 3rd fret. If you don't have a capo, it's okay. It should still sound like the song. It'll just be a little bit lower than what I'm playing, but that doesn't mean you're not playing it correctly. So this is a great song for beginners. It's actually one of the first songs that I ever learned. It's a great song to start just because of how easy the strumming is, and also because of how easy the chords are. There is one exception to those 4 chords. It's not a huge deal. It's a C minor chord, which is normally a bar chord, but in this case, you can also play it in other ways. The best way to place the chord, just for beginners, is your index finger on the high E string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the string right above it, for those who do not know the names, and you're going to have your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the string above that. And it should sound like this. And it's not supposed to sound very pretty. It's used as a tension. It's used as tension in the song, so after the chorus starts, don't worry if it sounds like a gross chord. It's probably correct. It's a kind of disgusting sounding chord, and it's intentionally like that. Alright, so let's get into it. So your strumming pattern for this song is going to just be extremely simple. So you're going to just go down, 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 but you're going to be playing it in a triplet. And for those who don't know that, again, don't worry about it. That's music theory. If you want me to dive into that, I can go into that further detail. But essentially, you're just going to go down, 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 down. And it's also important for at least the song to, as musicians call it, accent the first one in each pattern. So basically every 3, you're going to accent. So accent, none, none, and then down again, and you're going to accent it. So it should sound like this. So as you can hear, there's a very large volume increase on the accented beats, and that just helps give it more depth. So again, part of the reason this is such an easy song is because it essentially just stays the same chord progression. The only time it does change is in the chorus, and then it goes right back to the same thing. So to start out the song, you're going to play G, and you're going to play that for 2, essentially. You're going to play that for 2 measures, or 2 of those strumming patterns. So you're going to switch to your E minor chord. And you're going to do that also for 2. And then you're going to switch to your C chord. And you're only going to play that, you're going to play that for 2, but that is only in the intro. Every other part of the song, you're only playing it for 1 measure, just because of how he wrote it. And it's going to be the same for the D chord. So 2 for intro and 1 for the rest. And then you're going to go back down to the G, and then you're going to wait, dramatic pause, and then you start with the song with the lyrics. And you're going to maintain that chord progression throughout pretty much all of the song. So altogether, it should sound like this. Jump into the lyrics. Now, again, like I said, that pretty much goes for the whole song, but not all of it. And again, when you jump to the lyrics, this is very important. You're only going to play that for one bar each. So instead of it playing for two, it should sound something like this. And that's just because of how he wrote the lyrical structure. It's different from the intro. Other than that, it is pretty much the same. And the only other part we have to learn is the chorus, which is the same chords, except for, remember, that C minor chord, which is an easier chord to get. Remember, it's first fret on the high E, second fret on the string right above it, for those, again, who do not know what the strings are called. And then you're going to go to the third fret for the string above that one. Again, ugly chord. So the difference in this one for the difference in the chorus is just, it's the same chords, except they've been rearranged a little bit. So think of it almost as like going backwards. Now you're starting with C, and then you're moving to D, and then you're going to E minor, and then you're going back to C again. You don't play G until later on in the chorus. And I'll show you just real quick what the chorus sounds like. I will sing it, and you might also hear me singing more lyrical songs in other videos. But this is what it should sound like, and then I'll break it down for you after the fact. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with So again, a little different, but it should still sound the same. So you're gonna go when the lyrics start, it's I'd climb every mountain. Up until that point, you're playing E minor as in the lyrics above. So whenever you read tablature, or like tabs as they like to call it, you're going to essentially be playing if the chord above is not there, I would assume to just keep playing it. So if you see an E minor on the lyric above and you do not see it start the line, think of it as you're continuing to play that chord. So it starts as an E minor for the lyric above, so you kind of continue that through the first part. So the lyric is I'm hopeless now, and that's when you start. I'd climb every mountain, you switch on the first part of that, and then you switch to D, and swim every ocean, you start in the middle of ocean, you switch to an E minor again, just to be with you switch to the C, and then you switch to your D, and fix what I've broken. Afterwards, you switch to the D again, and then this part of the chorus, you only play each chord once. So I'll have the chords up on this, but you go from it's oh, cause I, E minor, need, D, U, which is a G, to is another D, C, the word C, you play a C. And then after you say after C, you play your C minor chord to add tension. You don't have to play that. That's kind of up to you. It just adds a little more depth to it. And you don't play anything while you say that you are the, and then halfway through the word reason, you start with the lyrics again. So again, I'll have all of the chords up on the screen so that you can see them, and I'll switch to them when that is necessary. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a comment if you would like to see me play a specific song. More videos will be coming out shortly. This is how you play You Are the Reason by Callum Scott. And thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.